All right. Perfect. Perfect. So today we have Usama and Alena. Alena, thank you very much for joining us. This is Amazy Stream Room, and we're going to talk about how to create beautiful online lessons and which life hacks you can use and how to promote your materials and how to get the inspiration, right? So also we have Usama here. So my name is Kate. I'm Amazy CEO and co-founder, and we have my teammate Usama here. Usama is the community manager
Um,
of Amazy. So Alena, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about what you do and how do you use the platform and about your experience?
Mm. Hi, Usama. Hi, Kate. I'm honored to be invited here because it's like usually I give speeches on some topics about methodology, and now it's about interviewing. Your own experience. So I'm a teacher trainer, methodologist, English teacher. I help teachers teach and also I help students learn English language. So lately I've been working with 18 plus students, mostly adults, and it's about exam preparation or some ESP requests such as law or IT or orthodology. No,
What is that? Sorry.
ortho. So it's about dentistry in
Oh my
general.
God. Yeah.
Yeah.
our orthopedics and things like that.
Orthodontics, yeah. So when people
Orthodontics.
this,
Yeah.
like that, yeah. And I've been using Amazy. Kate, I don't know for how long. For how long have you been on? Like for a year? Yeah, something like that.
Well, we
Yeah, almost.
yeah, a bit something about a year, but I remember you joined the Mazy community on Telegram. It was something like March or February, maybe
Yeah. So
this
so
year.
about that time. Yeah. So from the beginning of this, a year somewhere around that. And this is Amazy is very useful tool because I create content, as I said, for ESP students and for teachers. So when I create methodology courses, so it's very convenient when you can put everything on a long, endless worksheet, and it's like you can plan stages there, yeah, and you can see the logic straight away. So you just scroll up and down, and it helps you like to plan further. Because I used to use Word document on my laptop, or it was either Google Drive or just on my laptop desktop. So, and it was easy to scroll back and forth, yeah, to see the logic of the lesson. So the same is represented in Amazy. But the main feature that I like the most, it's that this scrolling up and down. Why? Because in other services, you have to, like go back and forth. So you can kind of lose the whole picture. But when you are here on Amazy, you can just, I don't know, for people who are visuals, I guess it helps a lot. And it's like the biggest percentage of people,
Yeah,
they
I
are.
think even like, most of our generation actually are visuals, yes, because we were born like that. Yeah. So it's very important for us to see the whole picture, to see the context. And I also don't like, I feel not comfortable when it's like, you need to turn pages. Yeah, this is like something you don't know what is going to happen next. You feel a
Yeah.
bit of like you're losing control.
Definitely. And also Amazy has the most necessary tools, like the tools you need, like this fill in, gaps, right? Table, matching, writing, listening, reading. So all of it is there. Yeah, there is no end to perfection. There is no limit. But for now, I guess it has all the needed tools, the most necessary ones.
What do you find the most necessary personally for your content or for your students in particular? Which tools do
I
you
like
use most?
writing. I like writing because it doesn't help you to correct. And
Wow.
it's very important in exam preparation.
Uh-huh.
I like the window where you write.
The
Yeah, I
writing, the
like
writing
not the
block, right? It is called
yeah.
word counter on Amazy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I like decoder
Image decoder.
because
Okay.
yeah, I use it not only for Amazy but for myself as well.
Me
So
too,
it's
you know, me too. I also use it for my personal goals, like when I want to decode some documents or something like that. Yeah.
it's fast and it works very well. I don't remember, like I've corrected once or twice when there are some brackets or italic and bold, some different fonts, but it's like I don't know. I spend much less time on that right now, and I don't use any extra tools. I like the timer as well because it helps students to like to keep track of time when they record themselves, for example, for speaking tasks. And yeah, these three.
What do you
I,
find the least useful? I mean, it doesn't mean that this is not useful at all, but personally for you, which feature you don't use a lot?
it's not that it's not useful. I would say that it's like it needs a bit of tweaking. For example, matching. Because people can match and they can check answers and they have like one try, right? Yeah. So if we talk about other services, they have like I don't know three. You have three tries, right? And they show you like in colors like red, orange, right, or green if it's correct. So here, for example, you have 5 words to match. You match them, and then you want to check it, and it's like 3 are wrong, and they have to text me like, "Can you please update my page so I could try once again?" So it's like it's a bit not very comfortable to be used right now. I don't know.
Okay,
This is the
okay.
but I like it a lot because, for example, I work with methodology more, and I have a lot of terminology there. You know, it's like teachers they like to explore, and they would like to have another try, and yeah, so it's like
Okay,
this
yeah,
thing.
this is actually some feedback that we have already had, and it's on the list of corrections. So, in some of the new releases, this feature will be improved. So, yay! We will have it.
Cool.
Usama, I will give the word to you because I'm talking without any stops. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. So first, I'd like to talk about myself briefly. My name is Usama, and I've been working with Amazy for over a year. I'm a teacher as well. I've been teaching since 2009, and I've taught to many different, since I started, taught to many different nationalities, and I've been teaching in Russia for almost a year now. It's my pleasure to be with you in the first stream, and I've been using Amazy myself, so I can also ask you some questions to know your feedback and to know what you think. So I'd like to start by asking you would you like to share with us some of the lessons that you shared with Amazy so that we can talk about something that we
Yeah, sure. I can. Let me open it. I can. The thing is, I haven't been creating lessons like in summer, so this is something I did for the first time. It was when this scandal broke out. Can you see my screen?
Oh, this is my one of my favorite lessons on Amazy, actually. This is so great.
Not so sure I can see. Yeah, I can see it now.
You need to join the stream, yeah.
About Johnny, yeah, and
Yeah.
Amber.
I remember. Yeah, I saw this one as well. It's really very nice, and it's related to something that people can, everyone has heard of, would like to know about, would like to include in their study discussion.
Yeah, so this was my very first lesson, and so I tried out images. Some images I took from the original article. And so there were like points we're going to cover, some pre-teaching words that you might need. And then it was reading with questions. Yeah.
So maybe you can share with us a little bit of how you created the lesson. the different parts of the lesson, what you went through, how did you think about displaying each one of the parts of the lesson and so on?
You mean like stages of my planning?
Yeah, also the stages and how you do this on Amazy.
Okay.
And how you find Amazy useful in displaying your stages clearly and in a good way.
Well, I base my lessons on pre-task, task, and after task, right? So I need something for students to get involved into the lesson, so some kind of lead in, and I guess even the main picture with the 4 images which are online, yeah, with this broken heart already gives an like some ideas about brainstorming, and yeah, everyone can guess, even 6 of us, but everyone can guess what it's about. Then like they can see what we are going to talk about, and then I get them engaged by asking extra questions. Then of course, because this is this article has a lot of words we don't use in everyday life, which are from court, from law. So then we can brainstorm some words like that. But if students want to use this lesson on their own and just to get into the topic, yeah, then they can try and match the definitions, especially those who are hooked on some crime drama. I guess they know like 60 or 80% of these words, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Think that a lot of them are difficult, but this lesson is for C1 level.
So it's interesting that it's not necessarily teacher-led lesson. The student can go on their own and benefit from it and so on.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was asking, can you share how Amazy helped you to, build the lesson in a
you mean like
clear way? The tools themselves, how they were helpful in helping you staging the lesson, making the lesson more
engaging.
Easy to use.
Yeah,
engaging.
Okay, so I need to open the editing. Oh, this is it. This is the editing view, right? Yeah. Well, I'm a bit confused about your question because for me the answer is a bit obvious. I just use the tools.
Yeah, I mean, Usama means that how Amazy helped you to plan the stages of the lesson, which goes after which. I mean, from the beginning, for example, I can see that you use checklist to present the lesson plan, what you're going to learn, right? And then when you have your lesson together with your students, you usually like tick these things like we will learn this or that, and we tick everything that we have learned at the end of the lesson, right? Anything else like that? Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So actually, Amazy gives me more ideas. So I have some ideas. Okay, so I think there's going to be matching, filling in, blah blah blah. But then when I open these tools, I look through them and I think, okay, there is a test. Maybe I can include that one, right? How can I create a test based on this paragraph? So I look through the article once again, and try to find the paragraph where I can insert this tool. Why? Because I think if I change the tools, if it's not only matching and answering the questions, then it's more interesting for a student because tasks change. So, and they're gonna wait like, okay, what's next? Okay, next paragraph is it's like, this is interesting for them. What else this teacher has planned for me, right? And also, I'm a bit confused. How can I use 2 programs at the same time? Because when I go to Safari to show you and to scroll, my screen on Discord pauses, so you don't see my
Yeah, we don't
screen.
see. This is because you need to stop sharing your screen and you need to start sharing your screen again, choosing the option of sharing the whole screen or like to share in Safari or something.
Okay, and then I will be able to do
Yeah.
this
While
thing.
Alena is trying to
Okay.
set it up, I want to share some thoughts about how such platforms as ours, for example, as Amazy, reflects the current situation in educational market. Because you see, for
Yeah.
example, something happens like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard breaks up, and they have a very the hugest trial ever. Everybody's talking about that, but there are no books that are published about this topic. So people want to talk about it, but they don't know how. They don't have special exercises how to practice this vocabulary. They don't have the printed lessons about this topic. So that's why these platforms like Amazy really helps in such situations. Also, the
Yeah.
same happened with coronavirus. Coronavirus appeared and everybody started talking about that, but there were no books that covered the vocabulary. So that's why it's very important to create like online materials, interactive materials, because it gives the opportunity to share thoughts and ideas about the current situation, to discuss hot topics, to discuss news, etc. Right?
Yeah. People want to talk about these things in English. It's also an opportunity to teach new vocabulary that they can use in order to talk about the daily life topics. This is what learners of English want. They want to talk about daily life topics in a comfortable way, know the correct vocabulary, and so on.
And actually, the tendency right now to cover, because students are tired of everyday topics. Whenever it's food, it's menu, right?
Right.
Ordering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why not create something? Even if we talk about famous people or okay, pirates. Okay, the idea just right now. What did they eat? Yeah. So why not dig into that and create something on Amazy about the article and how about pirate feasts?
Yeah.
For example, right? And Amazy is amazing in this sense because this is for content creators. This is where teachers can implement all of their ideas. Because even if I try to do this lesson, the same lesson, the very same one, in Canva, it's gonna take me, I guess, 3 more hours. Honestly, I'm a bit frustrated when I use Canva because of all these fonts lining up, searching for tools, and here it's like it's easy. You just copy paste, basically. You can tweak something. It's easily done. You easily you change answers easily here, especially true false thing, right? When you need the students to write something, here you insert the table tool, and that's it, right? You insert the table tool, and then you can write something. I'm gonna share, yeah, straight away. So you can write something, and then you can leave space where they can write their own answer. So this is also very nice for like detached studying. I can say like it's one of the mainstreams right now to
Passive
study.
studying when they study on their own, but they only have feedback from teachers, right?
Yeah. And also, I like Amazy. So why it helps me? Because I can create different worksheets for different skills. So I have vocabulary, then I have grammar, then I have word formation. For example, when we get ready for exam, it's word formation, and only word formation tasks are there. So a student could go through them once again whenever they want. So in this sense, yeah, Amazy helps a lot. Links, so you can insert links and they play straight in the browser.
You mean YouTube links, right? YouTube links.
Yeah, YouTube links, definitely.
Yeah, you don't need to go to somewhere else to watch the video and then come back. You can watch everything. It's also interesting that YouTube videos are played on the platform without advertisements.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Also, I like audios. So you insert an audio and student is listening and they can scroll, and do the task. So audio doesn't pause or anything.
Right, this is the newest feature when audio is just located in the same time while you scroll the lesson down, and I love it also. This is the same as timer. Also, you have the same feature with timer. Timer is also stick in one place, and it's great. Yeah. Alena, can
Yeah.
you tell us about some maybe groups or some students that you use Amazy with? Because I know that you teach methodology to some groups of teachers. You are a teacher trainer. So yeah, how does it work for you?
So it was a bit challenging at first.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you because here on the left you can see the dates and time, right? So I had 30 people and they had the same worksheet. So at first I was like, oh my God, what I'm going to do with that? So then we have folders and then I put the answers, right? I put them here and it was really useful because I created only once. I share one link and they're working whenever they want to, when they have time. So this is convenient. And when I can log in here, even from my iPad or from my phone, check it, right? Reset answers if they need it.
I love how you organized everything according to the days and times, not the name of students, nothing like that. Because many teachers they usually stick only to names and surnames or the name of the groups, and you organized it according to the days. This is something new. I hope some teachers who are watching this stream now will get these ideas also and will use it. I've never tried it, although it's so natural, actually.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because they have chats in Telegram as well, so I wanted to combine all their mistakes and discuss with the group. So I found it the most convenient way to put them into folders here. But I have a surname where I have individual. So I have a surname as well. And I have a pair, 2 ladies getting ready for CAE. So I have that one here as well, right? So yeah, I guess it depends on everyone's organizing ideas and skills, but yeah, this was very effective. The only thing Amazy lacks for now, I guess, it's like video calls.
Yeah, but it's not actually difficult to implement it because there are so many services that can help to connect. For example, Zoom and Amazy, Jitsi and Amazy, and other video services and Amazy, Discord and Amazy. So yeah, I think we will get there one day. Usama, do you have anything to ask?
Ilona, I would like to ask you if you have any advice for teachers who start their career in online education. It's something now that a lot of teachers are a bit confused what to do with teaching online, resources and everything. So any general advice in terms of platform or general?
Question, actually, yeah, and I've been discussing it with a lot of teachers who are trying to promote themselves online right now. And the first thing I'm gonna say is don't be afraid. Honestly, it's scary. I know. I did it myself. Yeah, I had to go from offline to online. Don't be scared, because ELT community is very friendly. And you can ask advice. Don't be shy to ask for advice. Always do that. And I'm always there to help as well. When you go online, choose 1 or 2 platforms you know how to work with. If you are not tech savvy, then choose one, right? Learn how to work with it and stick to it. And it's okay. You don't need to know all of them. Just choose the one which is the most convenient for you. For example, if we talk about Mira, I still don't use it. I don't use it. I use Google Drive, and it's okay with me. It's fine. And Amazy is very nice for teachers who would like to sell their content, because I know there are a lot of teachers who create their own stuff, and this is amazing. Because you don't need to promote yourself as in stories, you don't need to create reels and stuff. You just create a lesson. You put your picture in your profile, set a price and that's it. You already are earning money. This is also something that I think kind of gives you motivation to keep working, keep doing it. And I just join communities, definitely. Join communities, ask for advice. And if you fail, ask yourself why, what happened? Yeah, can I change it? How can I change it? And try once again.
That's great. Yeah, this is so much pleasure, so much inspiration I got today. Thank you very much, Alena, for sharing your thoughts and ideas. You are really a trainer. I mean, you are the person, a mentor. You are the person I want to listen to. And I hope you will get more teachers who will follow your courses this year. Good luck with that.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed your having this discussion with you, and hopefully meet you in future streams.
Definitely. I will be glad. I will be glad to join. Yeah.
Great. So have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you for watching Amazy stream, and thank you for joining us today. Bye bye.
Bye.